Hello everybody. Okay, so I just finished recording a video about Freud, but I'm going to record this video and one more in a row because my life is really busy and I need to do it like that for now. Okay, we're going to be delving into Jean Piaget and his theories for child development, which is all about cognitive, Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive development, which suggests that children move through 4 different stages of intellectual development, which can reflect the sophistication of how the child thinks. So let's delve. Yeah, I'm using delve too much. Let's dive on in. It's from American Dad. Roger did it. I don't know. So Jean Piaget said that from age birth to 18 to 24 months, your sensory motor stage. You're at the sensory motor stage, and your goal is object permanence. Now, I don't know how else to explain object permanence other than peekaboo. The reason that kids are so easy to play peekaboo with is because they haven't developed their object permanence. When you disappear, you're gone to them. They don't know that you're down there. Like, you go, or no. If you duck, they don't know you're down there. If you go like this, they don't know you're still there because they haven't developed object permanence. Basically, we built a game off of using how stupid babies are. Give that a thought. Yeah, kind of harsh, but it's the truth. So during the sensory motor stage, the child learns about the world through their senses and through their actions, moving around, exploring, putting things in their mouth, touching everything. That's how they learn. During this stage, a range of cognitive abilities develop, including, as I said before, object permanence, self-recognition, representational play. So self-recognition is obviously recognition of the fact that you exist, that you are a person. You are aware of yourself. Your brain is growing and you become aware. Representational play, I don't want to give a wrong definition. Let's just Google that, because I don't want to give my definition and be wrong. Especially if someone's like, crud, I need this for a psychology final. So, research reveals that a child's use of symbolic or representational play, such as pretending a block is a cup or that a relative is talking on a play telephone, is related to development of language skills. Okay, so it's basically symbolic play. And it's when a child uses an object to stand in for other objects. They're using their mind to imagine and grow and expand, basically. During this stage, they also can relate to the emergence of the general function of symbols, obviously. At about 8 months, the infant will understand the permanence of objects, usually, if they are, not slow. Okay, we're moving on. The next stage is the pre-operational stage, from ages 2 to 7. The goal is symbolic thought. Toddlers and young children are able to have the ability to internally represent the world through language and mental imagery. They know that a heart is a heart, it's not just a random scribble. That's at like age 2. But like it obviously gets more advanced like age 7. Like, oh, they know an X isn't just an X, it's for, multiplication, etc. During this stage, children can think about things symbolically. The ability to make one thing, such as a word or an object, stand for something other than itself. Like, they can firmly do that. Which is basically more imagination. And at this stage, a child's thinking is pretty much dominated by how the world looks around them, not how the world is. They're not capable of logical problem-solving thoughts as of yet. Infants at this stage also demonstrate animism. This is the tendency for children to think that non-living objects, such as toys, have life and feelings. This is where, they imagine that their animals are talking to them, stuff like that. I got these definitions from simplepsychology.org. I just want to make sure I give credit. I don't want to get, arrested or something. The next stage is the concrete operational stage, so ages 7 to 11, and the goal is logical thought. So during this stage, the children can begin to think logically and about, concrete events, solid events, around them, like the news and stuff, oh, death is real, stuff like that. Children can begin to understand conversational concepts, and although things may change in appearance, certain properties remain the same. Such as, if you're eating a hamburger, the appearance, it's getting smaller and smaller. The appearance is getting gone, but the properties of the sandwich remain the same. It's still a hamburger or a cheeseburger, whatever I said. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. I'm not a licensed teacher. For good reason. During this concrete operational stage, children can mentally reverse things, like a picture returning to its original shape, which I find so fascinating. I'm just like, wow. So they can fill in the blanks at this stage. It sounds so much more advanced to me than it actually is. During the stage, the children also become less egocentric and begin to think about how other people might feel. Meaning, they stop thinking about only themselves and they start feeling things for others. They become more empathetic and sympathetic. Ooh! Why is my console turning off? That was weird. Okay, and then the last stage, according to Jean Piaget, is the formal operational stage, and it's from adolescence to adulthood. And the goal is scientific reasoning. Now, concrete operations are carried out, whereas formal operations are carried out in ideas. Formal operational thought is entirely freed from physical and perceptual constraints. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. During the stage, adolescents can deal with abstract ideas, i.e.g., no longer needing to think about slicing up cakes or sharing sweets to understand division and fractions. Thank God they gave me the IEG. They can follow the form of an argument without having to think in terms of specific examples. And adolescents can deal with hypothetical problems with many possible solutions, i.e.g., if asked, what would happen if money were abolished in 1 hour's time, they could speculate about many possible consequences. So, that is Jean Piaget and his stages of cognitive development. And again, I got this from simplepsychology.org. I already had prior knowledge about all this, but I haven't actually studied psychology in years. So this is just as informative for me as it is for all of you, whoever decides to watch or needs homework help. Alright, time to record one last video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.